뒤에서 나타나기 있기 없기. 꺼져 이 새끼야. 나 샷건이야 인마. 어씨. 아 왜 이래?
Out of magazines.
에헤이. 나 무서운데. 해서 넣고. 씨. 부딪혔어. 아, 얘네 탄이 없어. 자,
I'm in Polyanka, but it was destroyed.
그러게.
This has to be another hallucination.
여기 거긴데? 내가 살던 동네? 뭐야?
We are departing from an assumption that last work was an apocalypse. The ultimate punishment comparable to the deluge, the castigation of mankind for the sins it
이거 망하지 않았나?
with an intention to annihilate us. In this case, those who survive are either a mere statistical mistake overlooked by the creator destroyer, or were left alive to contemplate the demise of their kind, because without an external observer, the punishment makes no pedagogical effort.
But if you compare the current apocalypse to the deluge, then we should be compared to Noah and the Metro to the Ark. In which case, the purpose of our survival.
That's what you get for invoking rationalism to an underfed
뭐야? 얘
empiricist.
죽지
Stop
않았어?
referring yourself as an empiricist. It's inaccurate and frankly... We are not alone. Everyone's alone, you old... Serdar Iskanderov. And you still think we picked enough mushrooms?
Sergei Andreevich? Evgeny Dmitrich? No, you can't be real.
Oh no, not this existential nonsense. Go back from where you came.
Polyanka was unlivable after the attack. All that remained was a graveyard.
Delightful to see you here well, my friend. Sorry for asking, Doctor, but are you all right?
Cesar, excuse me. I am truly concerned as well. But my meal has been needlessly delayed.
Apologies, Doctor, for avoiding the further drama. Can you fetch me the mushrooms from those shelves? My friend, tell us, what is this cloud that is so clearly hanging over you?
My wife, she's ill. She had a situation that her son died and could never bring herself to accept it.
Life is overrated, my friend.
And now she's gotten into the hands of some cavemen. They use a pictogram worm for a symbol.
Oh, those children of the Great Worm. It's a cult, a kind of...
Do you know anything about them?
Not as much as I would like.
And what about the place called Hell's Mouth? Ever heard of it?
No, but it sounds cherry.
I don't know where it is.
야, 버섯.
My esteemed counterpart. The kettle, please.
Oh, do you think those the one that is on those shelves? I'd help, but I'm so behind with my meal over there.
Curse your villainy.
주는
Stand
적
up,
어딨어?
quick. I implore you. There's another kettle over there by the cabinet somewhere. Fetch it here. It's got little flowers on it. You can't miss it.
So, you've lost your way,
아,
but
여기 있구나.
I think everything runs deeper than asking direction of two friends that you are not sure exist.
I've experienced things. The only explanation that doesn't sound completely rational is that I've gone literally insane.
Every great discovery begins with defy from explanation. The lack of understanding doesn't mean the lack of sanity. Serdar, what about your past?
What do you mean?
The past. Was it ever a time when you had such disconcerting visions?
I wouldn't remember.
뭐야, 뭔 소리야?
Absolutely not. I don't care if it's my turn. Cesar can go.
What's happening?
Despite your handiworks, the business with mutants on this station is sadly
The
unresolved.
Gonzales? They came back?
Yes. And had you blown up the station properly the first time, maybe we could enjoy a mutant-free meal once in a while.
난 최선을 다했어.
You know,
후각이
you're
문제였다고.
our guest, but should you entertain our last requests? The beasts you was fighting last are still here at the south entrance of this station.
나 혼자가?
Shouldn't you find cover?
You handle those beasts and I handle this one. The gate is just over here.
나 혼자가? 진짜?
Hey, you wanted to talk. It's not going to get any easier if the mutants come.
오우, 씨발. 아, 내가 총을 하나 떨어뜨릴게. 알았어. 오! 총알 떨어진 거 여기다 있네. 여기다 있어. 오호. 왜 문을 이렇게 두드려 맞으려고.
No, I remember. This entire section collapsed after I detonated the charges at the gates. Is this all some coping mechanism? But then why not Akademicheskaya? Why imagine myself in my old station?
뒤에서 나타나기 있기 없기. 꺼져. 이 새끼야. 나 샷건이야 인마.
I'm out of shells.
오씨. 꺼져 인마. 꺼져 이 새끼야. 어딜 쳐다봐. 지질라고. 와 이 새끼야. 와 이 새끼야.
Shells.
저 됐다. 아픈데? 뭐야?
Oh no.
무슨 일이야? 뭐야? 죽어. 왜 써? 누구랑 싸우는 거야? 뭐야? 오씨, 뭐야 무슨 일이야?
You're coming?
잠깐만 기다려봐.
Hey, other places to be here. Come on, man. Let's go.
알았어. 여기 게임이 렉이 걸리는 거 있지?
Haven't you made me wait long enough already? Any day now. You're coming?
혐촉하지 마라. 지금 신성한
Hey, I've got places to be here.
파밍 중이잖아. 아이씨.
Come on, man. Let's go.
다 먹었나?
Haven't you made me wait long enough already?
그래.
Any day now.
알았어 갈게. 이씨 쏴.
You're coming?
알았어.
Come here.
Don't play dumb. I know you've been avoiding me. Admit it. You couldn't dig up my dad's book after all. 네가 정상은 아니잖아. 나 같아도 피하겠다.
Your father's novel. I discovered it digging through a stack one of the stalkers dragged through here.
You found it? Is it in your quarters? Let's go! Holy shit. I can't believe you actually tracked it down. That sucker wasn't even in print when I was born.
What was it called again?
The report. Some secret agent shit. Lots of smoking and screwing British spies for intel and stuff. My mother used to call it the other woman. After he died, of course. He got too pissed if she said it to his face.
They tried to evacuate the women and children through here, but the mutants were already waiting. So then where are the bodies? Or any signs of struggle?
Look, I know I can be a dick sometimes, but you know, not everybody would give a crap about hunting down some stupid childhood bullshit. I appreciate it, kinda. You're okay.
나 칸이야? 오케이. 네. 뭐지?
This is your bunk, right?
여기 내 방이야.
No wonder you avoided me. You're hoarding the entire public library in here. You found it?
더
I believe
리포트.
this is what you're looking for.
He wrote this when he was my age, you know. Never thought I'd see one again. Not after the evacuation. The very last piece of him. I owe you one, Khan. Thanks.
고맙기는.
It sounded like Tamir had been waiting a long, long time for that book. Is that what kept him here?
You saw him too then. But how in hell is any of this possible?
You said this, not me. Everything is possible in hell.
I had a friend who said that the last war has turned the world inside out, and the hell
깜짝아.
is on the surface now. All Tamir wanted was that book. Is that why he never moved on?
You're surprised
안경
that
아래
the
없는
dead
것
are
같은데.
as screwed up as everyone else.
안경.
Tamir was right.
아니, 왜 이렇게
was
많아, 너는?
avoiding him.
다 안경이네.
3 days before the station was attacked, I knew. I was lying here in my bunk and I saw them all die.
Premonition?
I thought I had dozed off, had a dream, and then after it happened, why didn't I tell them?
Why didn't you?
Warning them would have been ridiculous. They have already made sufficient fun of me, calling me Khan and asking how's past life and all of this. I guess I didn't want to feel like an idiot, and I ended up being responsible for their deaths. Whereas, should have I accepted that? All of that. All of what Yana believed in. Premonitions, misgivings, me being a reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
Ah, yes. Evgeny mentioned that. He's very interested in what our Mongolian friend has to do with all of this. Why don't you run back to him and keep him up to speed? Meanwhile, I will peruse some of your reading materials and see if anything catches my eye.
오케이, 지나갈게. 야, 씨발, 나 존나 썩고 왔는데.
Here you are. Did you see any ghosts?
It's either
존나 많이
this
봤어.
or schizophrenia. Both are possible. As a doctor, I prefer ghosts.
As a philosopher, I am totally with you. One more thing I am curious about. How is your past life?
Right, that joke. I've been missing it.
Refresh my memory. How did you came to suspect that you was Khan in your past life?
Yana. She persuaded me to try hypnotic regression.
Right. Now important. What did you see when you were under?
I couldn't recall anything when I awoke. Yana and the doctor said I spoke of some... Wait.
오 깨지네.
Yes.
She said I described the ceremony, and I've dreamt of one recently. Khan was there. I mean, the other
환상이어도
one, Genghis Khan.
쉴 건 쉬어야지.
How did he look like?
Repulsive, frightening.
Now you tell me about the ceremony.
Was there maybe a woman involved in this ceremony?
How in hell do you know this?
From the good doctor's quarters, and I quote, "While often claiming fate had chosen him, many believe it was the abduction of his bride that most shaped the future the conqueror Khan would become."
You mean the Genghis Khan wife was kidnapped?
Didn't I just say that? His bride Porter was abducted, and in order to free her, Genghis Khan, then known by his birth name Temujin, fought and won his first battle.
It was Yana in my dream. I might have read this book and forgotten about it. Frankly, gentlemen, perceiving this as a nightmare would make much more sense than trying to accept all of these ghosts and reincarnations and...
But maybe accepting it is exactly what you're here for. You have found this station, haven't you? Don't you think there's a purpose in that?
My purpose is to find my wife. And I don't see how this gets me any closer to it.
Okay. None of this exists. Fine, neither of us, nothing. Although I personally feel offended and slightly awkward about non-existing and yet casually chatting. Let's adopt your perspective. Maybe you need a closer contact with your subconscious that has the solution already, but you're too blind to see it.
Ah, clever. The Mongolian tried to tell him something once. Perhaps the second time is a charm.
You want to hypnotize me?
I'd rather see it as a summoning, but feel free to take it as hypnosis. Stand right here for me, in front of the fire. Would you?
All right. What have I got to lose anyway?
Here, drink.
마셔도 되는 거야? 독 아니야 독?
Whether or not we like where it leads us, we reject our destinies at our own peril. Your mind prevented you from seeing something back then. I think it's time to find out what that was. Now, stare into the flame.
죽는 거 아니야?
You need to
불을
focus.
응시하라고?
Think of this fire as a beacon. It beckons you. Its warmth, its energy. The fire will expand.
나 불 붙인 거 같은데?
It consumes us all. And in its light, that which is hidden shall be revealed. Now, focus your mind
저기 뭐지?
on your wife, Carl. And step
이게 뭐야?
into the void.
이씨. 게임이 점점 심오해지네. 뭐야? 내가 언제 하프라이스를 아예 하프라이스를 하프라이스 알릭스 있겠지?
This reminds me of
프라이스
that
느낌이 나네.
dream. Of that dream I saw 3 nights before Polyanka fell. It also was confusing. Past intertwined with the present, imaginary with reality. And then there was the future in it. A hazy, horrible future that came true 3 days later.
That doesn't suggest a memory at all.
It's almost like an amalgamation of experience.
He just said that hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened yet.
뭐야 이게? 꿀렁거려. 와, 뭐야 이거? 고민형이 우네. 저 뭐야? 아 이거 뭐야? 눈썹도 있네. 이씨, 쥐새끼들. 쥐새끼들. 이건 뭐지? 누가 팔을 이렇게
Genghis Khan, you have returned to repeat your great deeds. We believe in different gods, but in the same truths. Oh, great Khan, you have shed blood before to establish order and peace. And now we have to shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. You might believe that this is your eternal bride, but must love stand in the way for eternal peace? She must die so others can live. This is her fate.
이게 다 보여?
Don't stand in its way.
아씨. 아니 포레스트야?
Where'd you go? Here, Mama. Are you coming?
The boys go. Gentlemen.
내 친구를 왜
오케이.
사랑해?
Evgeny? Into the desert alone then. What does that priest from my dreams want with Yana?
Petya? Petya? Coming, Mama.
뭐야, 얘 아들이야?
The boy followed her voice. If only I could tell what parts of these maddening visions are real or invented.
Mama, where are you?
I can't, can I? And yet,
Gosh.
I also clearly do not have the luxury of ignoring what my senses are showing me. So where does that leave us? All right, Petya. You seem to know where she is. Lead on.
여기 어디야? 그만 아저씨가 담배는 안 피우는데 숨이 빨리 차. 좀 천천히 가.
Petya, are you coming or what?
Yeah, I'm coming.
이쪽이 아닌가? 어? 응? 어? 어디 갔어? 엥? 길이 어디야? 꼬마야 어딨니? 아직 길을 못 찾겠어. 아직 길치야. 여긴가? 어? 여기 내가 왔던 길이잖아. 아이 병신. 이렇게 와. 이상하네. 어디 갔어? 지금? 아 여기 있네. 아이씨.
Ghost boy or magic dragon, this may not be my area of expertise, but one does not get to deny the planets exist because they've never built a rocket.
I'll be right there.
God, what a fool I am. The universe may be many things, but a liar it is not.
뭐야 이거?
It's with your own knife that I am sacrificing this land.
어?
I am shedding her blood for a different God. But for our common truth.
어?
We are different, Oka. But we want the same.
뭐야?
No, this can't
We
be.
know what destroyed the world in the last war. People with too much power. More power than they were ever ready for. We will wash their memory clean with blood.
저 뭐 하는 거야 저게?
Yana, what is this place?
Can you hear me? Tell me how to find you.
You know exactly how to find all this old.
아이 씨발 만지지 마 이 새끼야.
But just like everyone else in this cursed metro, you are staring blindly forward, ignoring the past like it's never happened. And so, while you are chasing all the wrong shadows, the world shall turn!
I have what you seek.
뭐야? 뭘 가지고 있어?